Okay, so let's have a look at question 5. Part A. Part 1. Give an example of a discrete variable. Part 2. Give an example of a continuous variable. Okay. Now, a discrete variable is any variable that only takes certain values in a range. Most common example I've got written down here is the age in years. Other possible examples would be ladies' dress sizes. They only come in certain sizes. Shoe size would be another example of discrete variables, only take certain values. Number of people attending a football match would also be discrete because again it can only take whole number of values. Okay, for continuous variables we tend to think of measurements, so for example the height of somebody, their weight, anything where you would be taking a measurement, a timing for example. So all of those would be examples of continuous variables. Now, let's have a look at the second part of the question. Okay, so at a local community festival, one of the attractions was a welly wanking competition to see how far competitors could throw a Wellington bit. The results were summarised as follows. So we've got a little table, group data, distance in metres, okay, and underneath we've got the number of competitors. What's the upper limit of the modal class? Well, the modal class would be the class which has the highest frequency, or in this case the highest number of competitors. So we can see clearly that would be 5 to 15 because it's got 47. But we're not asked for what is the modal class, we're asked for what its upper limit is. Okay, so the upper limit of it is 15, the lower limit was 5. Okay, so that's an easy mark to pick up there. So modal class is 5 to 15 and its upper limit is 15 metres. Do remember to put in your units, okay, metres in this case. Okay, we'll look at the second part. Calculate the estimate of the median distance thrown. Okay, now to do that we need to use, remember, a formula. Okay, and our formula looks like this. Okay, so our estimate of the median is, let's go through each of these. L is the lower limit of the group containing the median, plus N is the total number of, in this case, competitors, over 2. Okay. Sigma F stands for the cumulative frequency up to the group containing the median. C stands for the class width of the group containing the median, and F med stands for the frequency of the group containing the median. Okay, so let's go through working these out. Okay, so first thing we need to do work out is how many, what N is. So we add up all the frequencies. Okay, you can see there we're just taking the frequency 8, 47, 33, 5 and 2 and add them up and come up with 95. So dividing that by 2 gives us the idea of where the median is. So the median would be 47.5. So if we look at the cumulative frequencies, we can see that's going to be in the second group. Okay, so that's going to be the group containing the median, 5 to 15. So then we look at that group. Up to that point, the cumulative frequency has been 8. The lower boundary of that group is 5. The frequency of that group, okay, you can see there for our table, the frequency of that is 47. And the class width, 5 and 15, is 10. So it's not a matter of plugging those into the formula and then grinding it out on our calculator.